Hello, I'm Jason White.
And I'm Nick Cruz, and welcome to CITV News for Thursday, September 26th.
Last March, students from PW's UNICEF Club went to a student summit in Washington, D.C. Here's Jenna Liu with the scoop.
Back in March 2019, Plymouth Whitemarsh High School's UNICEF Club went to Washington, D.C. in order to attend the student summit. Even though they were unable to attend both days, the UNICEF Club was able to take back what they learned from the speakers and the workshops they attended back to the school.
This March, we had the opportunity this year to attend the UNICEF Student Summit in Washington, D.C., partly because the school board was very generous to sponsor transportation. And at the event, we learned a lot from our fellow clubs from different high schools and universities all throughout the country. And we attended many different types of workshops to learn more about the UNICEF organization and how we can improve as a club.
At Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, the club strives to help the cause. For example, they have held many fundraisers like bake sales and water bottle sales.
I was moved most by one of the speakers from Somaliland who explained how UNICEF saved her life personally from famine. Overall, I think we really benefited from attending this event, and I think we learned a lot of valuable skills which we can implement in our club for the future.
From learning tips to how to create a successful club, to learning more about the challenges children are facing around the world, it empowered the club to work harder for the cause.
If this interests you, make sure you sign up for the next meeting for the UNICEF Club.
With 2019's Foundation Day coming up on the 28th, we thought that we'd show you a story on last year's Foundation Day.
The sky was blue and the sun was shining for Foundation Day. Vendors, families, and community members flooded the halls of Plymouth Whitemarsh High School and supported the food trucks and inflatable challenge outside. In its second year, Foundation Day raised more than $20,000 for Colonial classrooms through the Colonial School District Education Foundation.
It's the best place ever!
So today is the Foundation's event to support our mission, which is to expand and enrich resources that promote excellence in the Colonial School District.
Inside, visitors could pick up everything from clothing to baked goods from crafters and home-based businesses. There were also some fun activities for the children to do, such as a photo booth with props, spin art with the Colonial School Board members, and hands-on STEAM projects with Del Boomer.
We were directing people to different vendors, and a lot of people came together to as a community and to help the district raise some money. And pretty much what we did here was we got to show the Super Bowl ring, which was really cool.
One of the most attention-grabbing events that Foundation Day included was being able to take a picture with an Eagles Super Bowl ring. Fans raised $350 in an hour from paying $5 for a picture with the ring. Foundation Day sponsors at the $500 community level had the opportunity to have a table in the new Plymouth Whitemarsh High School gym lobby, where they entertained visitors and handed out information and promotional items for their companies, which was a big hit with the little ones.
There's some things I got. I got this wristband, a pocket socket, and a bracelet. I'm having fun because I like the booths. And because I got a lot of things.
Not only were there plenty of activities inside, but there were also an immense amount of fun outside for the whole family. There were performances from the Plymouth Whitemarsh High School marching band, color guard, and spirit squad, as well as karate demonstrations, dance routines, food trucks, and an inflatable obstacle challenge.
Yeah, it was really fun. We came and we did a race. We did the inflatable race, and he ran the whole way. So did my daughter Riley and my wife Jen. The inflatable race was really fun. It was just easy enough, but hard enough too for an out-of-shape dad like me.
Contestants in the inflatable challenge ran on a track to reach a set of inflatable obstacle courses and participated in potato sack races, a workout challenge, and finally a sprint to the finish line. There were more than 200 people who participated in the race. All of this wouldn't be possible without the volunteers from the Foundation, National Honor Society, Temple Rugby Team, and more.
Volunteering just makes us happy.
This event plans on returning in 2019 with the hopes to raise more money and awareness of the foundation. Last year, through Foundation Day and other efforts, the Colonial School District Education Foundation raised more than $180,000 for Colonial schools.
"2019's Foundation Day is coming up Saturday the 28th. So if you're interested, then be sure to go check it out.
Congratulations to any students that received distinguished honors on attending the ceremony on the 24th.
Monday, October 7th, will be PW's next Wing Bowl and the first event for homecoming week. Since the winner of the last 4 Wing Bowls has graduated, this could be your chance to become Lord of the Wings.
Recently, PW anatomy and biology teacher Ms. Comfort won an award from Jefferson University for being the best teacher after being nominated by a former student. With more on the story, here's our own Nick Cruz.
An influential teacher here at PW, Mrs. Sandra Comfort, was named one of the 4 Centennial Educator Award winners of 2019 by the combined Thomas Jefferson University and Philadelphia University. She was nominated by PW alum Brooklyn Hassis, a former student of Comfort's. She described Comfort as a strong, charismatic, and altruistic individual. We sent out Caitlin Moore to talk with Danny Grobman, one of Comfort's former students, about her experiences in her class.
What has she taught you other than anatomy or just teaching? Any life lessons?
She taught me how to be a more confident person because, to be honest, like hearing her story about how she fought through breast cancer, like it really makes you wonder, like, not wonder, but appreciate all the gifts that you have in life. And it just makes you think like, is really this important, or is this just a passing thing? And I think having that really made the year go by quicker and easier.
What made you want to become a teacher?
Ooh. Well, for a while I thought I wanted to become a pediatrician, and then I did a job shadowing at a doctor's office, and it turns out that that was an incredibly valuable experience for me because, as it turns out, I didn't want to become a pediatrician. I wanted to work with high school kids. So I liked having the relationship that I had as a high school student with my anatomy teacher and biology teacher and other specific teachers, because I felt like they were somebody who saw me every day and I could trust, and they really got to know me, and I feel like I could go to them for advice. And I wanted to be able to offer that to other high school students.
Thank you, Caitlin, and congratulations once again to Mrs. Comfort.
It's great to see one of our teachers being given such a prestigious award.
On Tuesday, the 17th, our girls' soccer team won against Upper Dublin. Even though the odds were stacked against them, here's more on the game.
It was Tuesday, September 17th, when Plymouth Whitemarsh's girls soccer beat Upper Dublin in a score of 3-0. This win was able to help the ranking of the team in their league, which as of now, they are ranked 3rd overall. Goals were scored by Lindsay Berman, Natalie Laney, and Mackenzie Lazinski. It was also a huge shutout for goalkeeper Devin Skiles and her defenders, Gabby Cooper, Caitlin Flanagan, Ava Schreiber, and Isabella McNeil. We were able to interview 2 of the coaches to see how they prepared for this game.
Coaches, over the last few weeks, I've really been watching a lot of film on a lot of teams. So every game, we're always preparing for the team that we have coming up.
We were lucky enough to have some film on Upper Dublin, so we looked at the film, created a plan of attack and a way to defend them, and put it into a really good practice on Monday, and the players did a great job executing that plan.
Particularly Coach Kirby. He does a great job of breaking down the film, finding the other team's strengths, finding the other team's weaknesses, and trying to exploit those as much as possible. And explain to the team, hey, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it, all right, and this is what we need. Everybody has a job.
I believe it was a team win because soccer is a team game, so you can't win with one person.
We couldn't afford too many more losses, so we did need to eventually win one. And Upper Dublin's obviously Plymouth Whitemarsh's main rival, so beating Upper Dublin is a big deal. It kind of extends our season, it keeps us alive, so it was necessary.
We were all really excited, but we know that we can't get too ahead of ourselves now. Just because we won doesn't mean we're set for the rest of our games. We still have to work hard and show up to all the other games and play hard.
UD is always a big game, so anytime we play UD and it's a win, it's always big. But in this case, we had come off 2 tough losses over the weekend, and to come out to beat UD, who was tied for second in the league, and beat them 3-0 was huge.
Great work, team.
If you need assistance on writing a paper, correcting a paper, visit the Writing Center during lunch or most bonus blocks. It doesn't matter if you have a partial paper, don't have a topic, or you have an entire essay. They're there to help with any of your needs, those fantastic writing fellows.
The library will be open after school from dismissal to 5 o'clock every week from Monday to Thursday.
This summer, a group of students from the Latin Club traveled to Italy. For more on the story, here's a look from Ty Green.
Have you ever wanted to travel the world? Well, these 13 students from Plymouth Whitemarsh Latin and Spanish classes made their way to Italy in June of 2019.
Pretty much we went to Venice, Florence, and Rome and just toured around them and did a bunch of different activities in each of the different locations. And
On their trip, they traveled to Florence, Venice, Pompeii, Vatican City, and Rome. They visited vineyards, museums, churches, and experienced Latin culture like never before.
With the culture projects we did in class, we were able to know a lot about the history, which was really cool. What challenges did you face while on the trip? I fell off a train.
If you want to learn more about the Latin Italy trip, visit www.colonialsd.org. This is Ty Green signing off.
For more on activities and different affairs of the Latin Club, talk to Mr. Blueball or sign up on Power School.
Seniors Cade Mismer and Annika Eisner have made it to the semifinals for the National Merit Scholarship. Check out this next story for more details.
This year, 2 PW seniors are semifinalists to receive a National Merit Scholarship awarded by College Board. Through their hard work in studying, Annika Eisner and Cade Mismer have received high scores on their PSATs as juniors. The test is a precursor to the SAT, a popular college entrance that approximately 3.5 million high school students take a year. Out of all these students, about 1/3 are entered into the running for 7,600 scholarships to be given out. $31 million have been devoted from College Board towards helping academically successful students attend college next year. The next step to achieving this scholarship is to write an essay and keep their academic success up. It's a huge honor for Eisner, Mismer, and the PW community, and we wish them all the best of luck.
Good luck, Cade and Annika. If you want to give this scholarship a try, then keep an eye out for this spring.
Last Thursday, several sports teams and clubs were at Via Veneto's in East Norton for their 30 Seconds of Fame on Fox 29 News.
This year, PW has beaten its record for the most amount of AP scholars, with 131 students getting a 3.0 or higher on an AP exam. Congratulations.
That's it for today. I'm Jason Wyke.
And I'm Nick Cruz, and this is CITV News.